Yeah, I mean, listen, as I said, we did. We I
This
thought we
meal was
played.
home
I
to
thought we
legends
played
like
good.
Polino
I
and
just,
Staubach. The
it's just
United States
certain
Naval Academy
people
in
just better
Annapolis has
than
been
us.
home to the midshipmen of Navy. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Hey, all I'm just saying is y'all are some funny people, man. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna do a
Texas
50
A&M set to
cents.
kick off to christen this game.
Like the stuff that they would be yelling. Like I was so confused, bro. But I know. But I mean, either way, like we win a good bit of our games, like literally.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Like I wasn't even mad. I wasn't even mad at nothing, bro. I just was like, all right, let's just play this game. Let's just make the most of it. All right, Texas. All right, that's all good, man. That's all we did.
First and 10. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
Well, man,
I mean, to be honest with you, that's all we could do, right? We do the best we can.
Pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Navy! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense lining up for a first down play. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll give it to him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
And those in-breaking routes with the quarterback and the receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying.
And they got him for the sack. Navy quick to the line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this...
And he's running in the open. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, midshipman.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Lets it fly. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
And here comes the Navy offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown. Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse. Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. And the Aggies are marching down the field.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Navy 21, Texas A&M 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Coming after it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The Aggies will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for it all. And that pass picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He makes the catch. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Fires left. Finds a man by himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He breaks the tackle.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The option look. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Motion from the offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be knocked down. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. And the ball is intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Looking to throw for it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job, and you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of
All
yardage.
right, let's see what we can do here. Let's get this.
On second down, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Bro.
Nice
I
job
realize
by
that a
running
lot
back,
of people
catching the
can't
football and
pass, bro.
understanding
We
where the
could
first
take that
down
run away.
was. I gotta go get
They
that
gotta
first
throw
down.
some scaries
Nice
the
job.
entire game. That is exactly how games are gonna end up. We
In
throw the
search of
show.
their first
We
touchdown of
throw
the game,
68
they are
yards
on
for the
move
whole
with a
game.
First and 10.
I can run the ball if I want to, but I can take a pass.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow
Yeah, that's
human
a
beings
lot,
when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Looking to pass on second down. Here he goes,
Yep.
breaking the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Yeah, let's go.
Ninth play of the drive coming
This should,
up,
this
but
game
this
should
one
put me
will
on the
be
map.
tough. Third and long.
At least to be ranked. So,
Goes to the option. The pitch. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
that boy got 18 sacks.
Great job.
Sheesh.
Listen, it's not an ideal situation.
That boy is a
When
beast.
you get yourself backed up like
I didn't
that,
even know.
and it's third in eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking left.
Good pass. He got so much
Got it
options.
past the
Good too.
marker. And they
That was a good
finally
pass.
get him to the ground. An easy
Nah, no,
conversion for this offense.
Pretty
Defense
good.
not exactly the perfect
I
fourth
should have
down
just
call
left it
there.
up.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Oh,
He
hey,
steps and
stop playing.
powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do?
Fighting for
He
their life
rewarded
down
you
there.
with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
I think he's going to run the ball again, but I really think so.
Quarterback will keep it. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 4 over Eastern Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, the first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Will he still mid-blitz me? Let me see. Nah.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Yes, sir.
The expressway is wide open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Calls his own number. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's the end of the 3rd
Whoa.
quarter. With the score, Navy
Whoa.
21, Texas A&M
I mean,
7.
I know you're going to blitz me, bro, so. Yeah, why not?
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the
Let's see who
line
to
after
stop
the
this
break.
blitz real quick.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
All right, game.
The officials offer
I couldn't even run a play the time run out.
They will take the penalty.
What?
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
Let him go guard there. So.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all.
It's out of bounds for him.
And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long.
You don't even got a
goal
punt.
range. They go
You
zone
don't even got a
coverage.
punt.
So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
You don't even got a punt, pal.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Feeling some heat.
What? No.
Maybe breathing a little life into this team.
No.
Really nice focus by this
No.
sophomore. He jumped on his chance to make a play.
Nah, that's crazy. That is
Big
crazy.
plays and big games, and that guy needed to
No.
make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it.
They
Could
blitz me
that
so
be the
fast,
play
bro. I
that
didn't even have a
sparks this
chance.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
It's second down.
Come on, bro. What you got?
Ran the ball on first down. Let's
Yeah.
see what they do on second.
What you got for me?
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And they'll bring him down after a short
Probably
pickup.
still in.
This feels like four-down territory, third and short from the 40. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
No way.
And already
Hey,
it's completely
hey,
changed.
we had enough of this, bro. We
Now
gonna
it's
blitz this
11
guy
on
with
11
something.
football. The quarterback used to
Let me see what we got.
and stand there and watch the play.
This-
Now
we are
he's
not-
very much involved
we are
in the
not
play.
letting
He's
stop.
running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him.
I
So
don't even think this is
the
a
quarterback
fake play.
scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Nah,
He's
what
brought
happened now?
down, but there's a
Oh.
flag on the field. Let's see which way that's
Oh,
going to go.
yeah, we can take that.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Let's keep blitzing these dudes, man. You gonna blitz me, bro? We gonna blitz you too, bro. Oh,
First down here for the offense. Using the
you
quick
gotta
game.
be kidding me.
At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
I know there's some other players that remember
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back.
Yes, sir.
He
Get
pushes
that
his
stop.
way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And
We're
now a
hustling.
big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
Let's go. Let's
And
go.
this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's go. The desperation is here. This is it. Last ditch efforts. We gonna? No, I mean, no. We give the defense a ton of credit. No, ain't no way he going right now. There's no way he's going right now. But hey, we're gonna pick up real quick.
Come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Come on, come on.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go.
And he is finding wide open
Hey, little boy.
defenders all over the field. His third interception
sir.
of the day. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. A great return for the touchdown.
Let's go, boy. Let's stop playing.
Great one to a defense.
You're hustling out
They
here,
extend
man.
this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed.
I think that's the dagger to this game.
Badly. Defense comes up with the big
Now, if he has to pass his whole way out of here, I don't think he's going to pass his way out of
a
this.
little bit and make this game
Not getting out of this.
almost out of reach.
Let's see
Texas
Margie throws it
A&M
home.
has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Quarterback keeper. Ran through the contact. Oh, he dropped it. How about that alert play for the defense?
Get hurt,
corral that
man.
fumble?
Offensive players
Quarterback out there running that. He's going to get hurt.
Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
This is
He's
not Air
brought
Force
down, but
ball.
there's a flag on
You
the
cannot
play.
run
Let's
that
see if
ball
it
as much
stands.
as you want.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense.
What did I do? That's good, bro. What did I do, bro?
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as
Big
possible.
gap. Oh, you talking about, I don't know, Forza, right?
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Receivers telling the quarterback
Sound like
what
you
they
lost.
see. He wants to pass it on second down. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
So what?
When you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Open space at the 25. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, I mean, it
Defense
looks
uses
looks
the
better
timeout
than what
quickly,
was
trying to get
the
that ball
crew.
back and preserve time for their offense.
No, you just
It's fourth
No,
down now.
a lot of them you actually have to play.
Before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Navy! And the starting has commenced.
What?
Pros, you can sense they know how important wins are this late
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Hey, you know it's crazy? That's how life is, you know. You keep buying and flipping cars.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football,
But people
see what this
yeah, people do buy that
jump the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Well, if you could give a
hey, bro, people like them. Yeah, people ain't looking at the bro. They just buying it just for the what?
He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism. But they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
He lets one fly deep, and he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
At the 9-yard line.
Okay.
First and goal, Texas A&M.
Ooh.
Wants to go up top.
Yeah, of course. He's like, hey, better.
Execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this game is obviously but I think the fans would argue too.
You want that entrance too?
Let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Just can't get it, man. Just can't get it.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today. And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I'm just out here trying to run this ball, bro, because if not, like recruits for running backs will like just imagine you want to leave. They say I passed the ball
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Now, 4th down.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout
the season. I'm supposed to go get my haircut today.
But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.